Hello and welcome again to another episode of Battle Ready. And today, it's Bloodhunt time. Good job, Jake. So we got ourselves a copy of Warcry Bloodhunt.
With our own dollars.
With our own dollars. This is not a review copy. We purchased this ourselves. And we thought we'd do an unboxing. We've done one for Heart of Gur. We did one for Sundered Fate. And we thought we'd continue to do this for Bloodhunt. I'm very interested to see what these things look like. I mean, all the contents have been revealed online.
Yep.
But I'm interested to see what this is going to look like in person. All right, so it comes with these things on it. I'm just going to cut those
Special
open.
knife of power.
It's just an
knife.
X-Acto knife.
This is the man knife.
Nothing special about it.
But it's the dad knife.
It is the dad knife that you tried to kill me with.
Sorry.
All right, let's see what we got. So
more spines.
So we have same terrain piece that we have seen in both of the previous boxes, but
big walls.
With new upgrade sprues. So this should make another piece.
There's so many walls.
This is the same scatter terrain piece as in the other ones, which is interesting because I don't know that I will build this one.
Really?
I mean, I have so many of the other ones.
Who cares? Build more.
Build more.
Walls are giant. What are they for?
Okay, so they're a little bit different sprues. I know that the new ones are going to have big parts.
Those. Oh, that's the curse wolf thingamajiggy.
Yeah. All right. So these are the corn guys.
That's the curse wolf.
It's not a curse wolf. It's a corn. He's turning into a flesh hound.
Oh.
So we got some corn guys. So, these are the vampire guys.
And
they're looking pretty cool. I like them.
We have more tree bits.
And then more tree bits. This set of tree bits is the standard one. This is the one that we built, or I built twice before. So
more poster. More poster for Drake.
So Drake loves the posters. So how would you rate this poster? So we've got the one from Heart of Gur. We've got, well, hold it up so they can see it. We've got the one for Heart of Gur. We've got the one from Sundered Fate. What do you think about this one?
I would rate Sundered Fate as the top. Mm-hmm. This one in the middle, and Heart of Gur at the bottom.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This is interesting. I think so I agree with you. I think Sundered Fate is probably the best one.
Yeah.
I don't know that I like this one so much.
Really?
Because the vampire guys are just sort of like hanging out and stalking. And
looks like he's about to chop that dude in the head.
Does he? He sort of just looks like he's got a mean smile.
He's about to slice him.
All right. So
this guy's literally looking
at that guy looks like he's sort of like, I'll get there. I'll get to my sword.
Look, you can see he's holding a spear and he's grabbing
it's a spear. It's a spear. Yeah, and this guy just looks like he's walking. I don't know. I don't know if I like this one as much as the other ones, but it's just because there's not as much movement in it.
This one's weird.
And I don't like the color as much. The colors are pretty drab.
He's like,
So anyway, still cool. Still not bad.
We'll put this off to the side.
See, what else we got here?
We got a base.
There's a base in there. We've got another board.
More bases.
Cool. More bases. Now, let me see that big base.
I think that's for the wolf.
That's interesting. Yeah. So somebody's going to have an oval base. Pretty interesting. That's unusual. I don't think we've seen any of those.
I bet he gives hands to people.
All right. Let's see the cards here. All right. We've got some cards. So the cards, it looks like we've got some fighter cards.
Woo!
But it also looks like we've got new
terrain cards. There better be one that uses all the terrain. I want to see the mega terrain one.
All right, so here we go. We've got the new. These are the.
See, wolf monster. Wolf monster uses overblaze.
Yeah, but that wasn't the one we were looking at.
Okay.
So these are all the vampire-y ones, and then here are the corn
the
guy
corn
ones.
Scary.
That was the guy we were looking at.
But he also has an overblaze.
Yeah, he's the one with the overblaze.
The other guy had an overblaze too. No, back the wolf. He also has an oval base.
Oh. Unless he's really small. Maybe that's round.
You think that guy's small?
I don't know. We'll see. The both wolf guys might be on an oval base. All right. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So we've got 6 new deployment cards, which are fine. The deployment cards are cool, but I don't know that they make that big of a difference.
Yeah,
they're like, I mean, they can, but they're not like, they're the least important of the 4 kinds of cards.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 new missions. That's good, including, it looks like about half of them are, maybe only 3. No more. Several of them are even.
Ooh.
So that's good. All right, here we go. Terrain. We got.
Where's the mega one?
Whoa.
Where's the mega one?
A bunch more terrain. So no twists. Interesting.
Whoa!
New twist
No
cards.
new twists.
No new twist cards. But let's see. We've got a bunch of new terrain here.
That one's cool.
So this is the new stuff, I think. New stuff.
Where's the biggest one?
There's new and Heart of Gur. New and
No
Heart
Son
of
of
Gur.
Fate.
Yeah, so none of these cards combine with Sundered Fate. So if you didn't get Sundered Fate, if you don't have the
You're
Sundered
fine.
Fate cards, you don't need them to play with this, right? All you need is the terrain that comes in here and the Heart of Gur terrain.
Yes.
So that's interesting. That's interesting.
I don't know if I like
There's
that.
a lot of... Yeah,
Terrain.
I really feel like they should have put some in here that used all the terrain.
Isn't that Son of Fate?
No, that just means the terrain is even. It's supposed to be even for everybody. Whereas some of the terrain, like this, has a lot more stuff on this side than on this side.
Yeah.
All right, so these are sort of cool. I think it's interesting that there's no new twist cards,
Yeah.
but 12 new. Oh no, there are twists.
Where?
Oh, okay, yeah,
Where?
yeah. So I just mixed them up.
Oh, okay.
So hold on.
There is twists.
There are twists. So in that case, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 twists.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's 6 twists and 6 victory cards. Okay, all right. That is less shocking then. Less shocking. Okay, that's cool. So getting new cards is good. That'll be good to add in. Although, to be perfectly fair, between Cart of Gur and Sundered Fate, we already have like
a bazillion
cards. 6 more is great. Not gonna
We are
not gonna
keeping
turn
the
it down.
terrain cards.
Well, we're going to keep them all. But what I'm saying is 6 more is good. I'm going to add them in. It's good to get additional variety. I don't know if it's as much as a necessity now. Sundered Fate felt a little bit more like a necessity, and a little bit more to get some variety in there. I don't know. I don't know if it's as needed. Appreciated,
Yes.
certainly, but as needed, maybe not. All right, let's take a look at the book.
Ta-da.
That is the last thing in the box.
Thingies, building thingies.
Yep. All right, how do we open this bad boy up?
I know. I am secret
Oh, I see
McGee.
it. I see it.
The power of working together-ish.
So we've got the 2
Card
cards for the warbands. That's cool.
Oh no, the Cursed Blood's on a circle base.
Oh, it is a circle. Okay. So just the Hound is on the oval.
Oh, they can add +1 toughness before an attack gets slapped.
Oh yeah, let's look at them. So the reaction for the vampire guys, add 1 to this fighter's toughness during that attack.
But before the hit rolls.
That's okay. It depends, right? If it's basically saying like, if doing that means now you hit on 5s instead of 4s, that could be a big deal, right? But if they're already hitting way up, so there are going to be times when this reaction, I think, has a big difference, and there's going to be times when it's basically useless. You're like, oh, would have been nice to have a reaction here. Well, you still get the normal reactions, right? You get the standard ones, but they're not going to have a special one. What about these guys? The Corn guys. Bay for Coward's Blood. That's a cool name.
Yeah.
That's a cool name. All right. The fighter can make this reaction after somebody makes a disengage. Until the end of the battle round, add 1 to the attacks characteristics of melee attacks made by friendly fighters that target that enemy fighter. So if somebody disengages, you use one fighter to be like 1 action, and then everybody else gets a +1 to attack. That could be good.
That would be amazing against the Hunters of Wanchi, who love running away.
Yeah. Every time when somebody runs away, you're like, Now, again, though, there are going to be times when this is like crazy good. And in fact, I don't know how often you might use this. It might just be the threat of it, right? So the threat of it's there, and I just decide, okay, I guess I won't disengage. I guess I'll fight or whatever. So maybe the threat of it will become more important than the ability itself. Because there's also going to be times when somebody disengages, and you're like, I don't have that many guys around anyway. Nobody can take advantage of it. Interesting.
This guy's holding the hands on by the tendons.
Yep. He's got hands. Well, he's a vampire. He's got hands by the tendons. Look at this guy's face. He's got like a lizard face.
Dragon.
The dragon face?
Yeah.
Dragon face. So we got all kinds of... Oh, there's that picture again.
Woo!
We got all kinds of good stuff. Lots of information.
Wait, hold on, we have to smell it.
You gotta smell it.
Smell test confirmed.
Smell test confirmed.
It's fresh.
Lots of good information here and on painting stuff. And
Steve.
all right, so what kind of stuff we got? Here we got rules here. Oh, terrain rules. So now we have fortified platforms. That's what these. See, it's going to be built like this. So see this tree.
Is in every single one.
Yeah, that's a tree I've built twice before, but now it's got an upgrade sprue to have this fortification around it.
It's got a little ladder.
Got a little ladder, so that'll be sort of cool.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes. And then fortified gnarl oak.
We don't care about this. We're not
all this stuff. Yeah, I don't know that I need to. I mean, I could build it, and I actually like building's my favorite part, right? So I would happily build it all together.
We'd shove them in the box where we don't paint them.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I got so much of this stuff already. Do I need more?
Yes.
I guess the question is going to be when I take this terrain and I start using it in our 2,000 point games. Am I going to need this much scatter terrain?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know if the answer is yes
this
to
is
that.
about the biggest it gets. Maybe.
Ooh, fortifications. So looks like there's some fortification rules. So just like there were forced rules in Sundered Fate, even though we didn't actually like them that much.
Yeah, we didn't like them.
They were there, you know, a little option in case you wanted them. These ones, I'm not going to read them here right now on camera, but looks like there are some fortification issues, and it definitely impacts campaign play, aftermath sequence. So that'll be interesting. And then, of course, new campaign stuff, campaign quests. We haven't really done the campaign stuff as much with this. I sort of feel like the campaign stuff. Oh, and anybody who wants to buy this later, the cards are all in here. So you can get all that same information. At least the non-terrain cards are in here.
You should read the quad for that one. That one's pretty good.
This is for the vampire guys?
Yeah.
Worthy foes. Until the end of this fighter's activation, add 2 to their move and attacks characteristics. That's sort of cool. Yeah. That seems like a... I don't know. That seems like a lot. No, it seems underpowered. It seems like for a quad, I'd want something a little bit bigger than that. But
Savage Mauling. Oh gosh. Pick an enemy fighter within an inch of this fighter that has a wounds characteristic of 20 or less. Remove that fighter from the battlefield and set them within 1 inch of this fighter. Then that fighter makes a bonus attack action against that fighter.
See, that seems better.
Yeah.
Big movement and a bonus attack. That seems like a quad.
And it can do by anyone.
So this is all really cool stuff. I'm excited. I'm really excited for the 2 new warbands. Both of them look really cool. The Khorne guys I like a lot. I know Khorne can sort of get into a rut where they all sort of look samey, but we don't have any Khorne.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't
this is our first Khorne model.
Yeah, so we don't have Marauders or Slaughter Priests. So we don't have any Khorne guys. So it's not
Slaughter
like
Priests for Kane.
We don't have a lot of Khorne guys where we're like, more Khorne. So this is sort of cool. And the vampire guys, I think I like personally the aesthetic a little bit less, but they're weird. I do like the weirdness of it. All right, well, I think there's some good stuff that comes in here. I'm excited to put it together. I'm especially excited for the warbands. And then we'll get around to the terrain.
I'm going to punch you with the Khorne.
Okay.
I'm going to Khorne punch you.
Yeah. I think there's not a lot no, there's nothing unusual in this box. I think that, the way they've been doing it is this box will come out, and for a while, it's going to be the only way you can get the Claws of Karanak or the Eskurgan True Blades, right? But when the 4th quarter box comes out, Nightmare Quest, then these guys will come out individually as well. So if you are only interested in one or the other warband, you can always wait. If you're interested in both, but you're not interested in more of this terrain, which I can sympathize with, I'm not super excited to get more of the same terrain, basically. I would really like to see something other than trees. I mean, what else is going on in the Gnarlwood? Have people put in traps? Are there monster holes?
No,
right? Are there
trees.
I know, but like they talk about spiders and stuff being in there, right? Or could we see bigger portions of the downed ship, the Eye of Chotek? Or could we see, huts and stuff from maybe some kind of creature or warband or something that has actually decided to come into alignment with the Gnarl Oaks? Something. I would like to see something just a little bit different. Hopefully we'll see that in Nightmare Quest. So
I'm calling Spiderfang as the Destruction Warband.
You think so?
Yep, Nightmare Spider-Fang.
Spider-Fang.
It's Spider-Fang.
So I think that this will be cool. I'm looking forward to playing this. I think I'm not as excited as I was for Sundered Fate. Sundered Fate I was really excited for. This one is good. It's more. But if you wanted to wait on this one, you certainly could. I don't think this one is a must buy.
Mm-hmm.
At least not yet. Now, once we get a chance to paint it up and play it.
By we mean he.
For the painting up part, yeah. I'll paint it up.
He won't let me paint it.
And then we'll paint it. Then you could paint something if you wanted to.
Ooh.
But once we get that done, we'll play it and we'll give you a review on how this actually plays. How are the Claws of Karanak and the Skurgan True Blades actually on the table?
Yeah.
Does the terrain make any appreciable difference actually on the table? And then maybe with that information, you can decide whether or not you want to actually buy these warbands.
Yeah.
But until that time, I'll have a lot of fun putting this together and getting it painted up.
I feel like we need to do a battle report on Warcry.
We have done a couple before.
We only done one.
No, we did 3. We did that series of games where the one guy turned into
so
the
we've
thing.
done 4.
So
in total. We need to do more.
They're just hard. And
really?
People didn't like them as much. If you want to see more Warcry battle reports, let me know. And maybe we'll start putting that into the rotation. But on the few that we've done, hasn't been a lot of interest. And it was a lot of work for nothing. So I would rather just play the game and enjoy it rather than worrying about the camera and the editing and all that stuff afterwards.
Yeah.
All right. Well, final thoughts. I'm looking forward to this. I think it's a little bit harder for me to recommend than Sundered Fate was. But if you really like these warbands, and particularly if you didn't get Sundered Fate, right? So all these cards are going to be new and you don't have the Sundered Fate terrain, then this terrain probably will be a good addition. So as a third box, I still like it, but I'm not as excited. If this is your second box, if you didn't get Sundered Fate, but you like these warbands, then this is maybe one you should consider.
Yeah.
Final thoughts?
First corn models. Yeah.
First corn models for our house. So we'll see how this goes. All right. So anyway,
there we go.
This has been another episode of Battle Ready. Thanks so much for watching.
Yeah.